Hello and welcome to another edition of Screencasts Online. My name is Rosemary Orchard and today I am going to dive into the version 16 and onwards update of Drafts for Mac. If you haven't watched our previous screencast about Drafts for Mac, or you don't use it on a day-to-day basis, I would highly recommend going back and watching this. This tutorial will assume that you have watched our previous screencast, and so there may be things that you don't understand if you haven't seen that. Today, I'll show you how you can take advantage of Draft's dictation feature and multiple windows, before we dive deep into the biggest addition, actions and action groups. Finally, to polish off today's tutorial, we'll look at Workspaces, a useful tool for pro users of Drafts. Dictation was added shortly after the original release of Drafts and with macOS Catalina has received a significant update. Whenever you want to use dictation, you can simply click on the microphone in the toolbar. Then you can talk for as long as you like, and, unsurprisingly, Drafts will transcribe everything you say. Full stop. Every so often you may get a word wrong, but this is easy enough to correct later. Full stop. At any point, you can also choose to pause the dictation. This is really useful if, say, for example, the phone rings, but you'd want to just be able to dive straight back in. You can also control the timeout period of time. None is my preferred solution, and it will just listen until you tell it to insert your text. You could also set it to short, medium or long, and you can choose your locale. So if like me and Don, you speak British English, then you can use English United Kingdom. However, if like some of our other presenters, you are American, you could use the English for the United States option. All of these languages are built into macOS Catalina, and when you select a different one, you may be asked to download a dictation pack or a language pack from Apple. I'll just select English UK so that this works. And I'll tap Insert. The dictation engine is based on what is already underlying in macOS Catalina. You may have tried this dictation feature already, especially if you have a machine with a touch bar, which usually has a Siri button attached to try and make your life easier. The problem with dictation on macOS, much the same way as on iOS, is that it times out after about a minute. You will never run into that problem with Drafts, that I can assure you. You can also use the File New menu at any point to create a new draft using dictation.
That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.